Hey there, YouTubers. All right, so another 12th gen CPU. This is coming via Newegg. I actually purchased it off eBay, but at the Newegg store. Uh, and obviously, I could have got it at Newegg.com, but there's a reason why I buy a lot of my stuff through eBay. Whether it be the eBay bucks or other deals that I get. So, let's talk a little bit about this, folks, before we open it up. Now, previously, if I remember correctly, the fastest i3 before this one, we actually have. That was the i3-10320. And, you can see by the size of the box, folks, looking at this angle, this box is a little bit bigger, right? A little bit longer this way, same depth that direction, and then we put them up there. So I hope that means there's something extra special in there for us, right? All right, so what do we care about this thing? Well, this is the i3-12100f. I picked it up for $109, and there was not a 12100 available as of the time of this video. This is obviously 12th gen, supports LGA 1700. Motherboards this is compatible with would start with the best, which is Z690. Next best would be H670, then the B660, and then the H610 motherboards. All right. This launched Q1 2022. As you can tell by the date on the video, probably will be released January 12th, 2022. Price range of these, they'll probably drop under $100 at some point. And then, in the future, you'll be like, dang, these things cost $130, $140. What else do we care about? Well, it's 4 cores, right? And how many of those are performance versus efficient? Well, there's only performance cores on this, no efficient cores. So 4 cores, 4 performance cores basically, and 8 total threads. Now I think this one is 4.3 gigahertz. They don't really tell you crap on these boxes. Made in Vietnam. Somebody always asks where it was made at. Vietnam. And then what else do you care about? So 4.3 gigahertz, 12 megs of smart cache, and then the processor base power is going to be 58 watts. Max turbo, 89 watts. So if you don't want, extra electric cost, turn your turbo power off at the loss of performance. Compatible with DDR4, DDR5 RAM. And that's about it, folks. It really matters, I think. Let's go ahead and get this open. So, a little bummed today. It's nice to get new CPUs on the channel. We're going to have the i3-12100f, i5-12400f, and the one that was supposed to come today that didn't show up, the i7-12700f. That one would have ended up replacing my i5-12600K in the Z690, because we want it to, we really want to compare those two, right? These guys, one of these is, well, this one's going to end up in the H610 motherboard, and then the i5-12400F will most likely end up in a B660. Now yours truly, because he doesn't make a lot of money on this channel, and a lot of you probably can tell why, he had to buy the cheapest of the H610s and the B660s. Now, here's the little manual that comes with it. Nice little sticker. If it isn't an i7 or i9, I won't put the sticker on the case, folks. That's just how I am. Looks like there might be a new CPU cooler in here, folks. This is exciting, actually. I'm kind of curious here. Let's see. So nice thing is this tells you the new way of installing these. If you're familiar with you know, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th gen, this installs slightly different. Okay, you actually remove the plastic piece, the black plastic piece, and then the way this thing pivots is different and open. So make sure, if you're not familiar, read your directions before you install. Let's look at this fan, because the CPU, you guys have all seen CPUs, but maybe this fan is going to be something special. So this should be currently the fastest CPU, excuse me, fastest i3 out there. Wow, look at that. That's freaking sweet, folks. I'm sure you guys have already seen this. Oh, it's got these cheap ass things on it. Look at that, though. It's smudged a little. So it comes with thermal paste pre-installed. The braided cable. You see the copper base plate. This is going to be much better for higher temps. Now, do we have the CPU cooler in here? Yes, we do. Let's compare the old piece of shit that came with this i3 to the new one. And you tell me if this isn't, this is the old one. You tell me if the new one isn't a lot better. Now, you know what, well, this is LGA, excuse me, this is LGA 1700, so you can't just swap this cooler for, you know, if you were to buy this used, you wouldn't be able to just swap it for the other generations. But there you go. Oh, this is, wow. So these are plastic on the outside. I thought these were all nice heat fins. Really isn't that much more metal, folks, than there was before. The fan, basically about the same size. Obviously, the footprint, same square pattern. I don't think, if you look at it this way, there may be, potentially there's more surface area on the new fan, all right? So that would be good news, because, to be honest with you, these fans ain't that great. For an i3, you know, hey, works great. I would not use this fan with the i7 that I'm getting. The i7 will get the Noctua. Not my best Noctua, because it doesn't need it. It'll get the 120 millimeter single tower. And then though we've got probably 20 Noctuas. Alright, so it comes in a little plastic protective case. I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we'll pull the chip out. Now, not the smartest thing in the world to, you know, touch this without maybe touching something to discharge any electrostatic that might be on you, or if you have electrostatic gear. But we're going to do it for the sake of science in this video. So you can see what you can see on the thing: Intel Core i3, i3-12100f, and followed by some production information. So this chip, you know, definitely different than the previous generations. The notches are top and bottom. All right, you can see where I put my finger at the top and the bottom, and then there is 4 total of those. The last generations, they've been on the side, right? Now, pattern, you know, it's got to be more transistors on here, right? Sweet looking chip. Now, what else about this? Triangle to let you know where to line it up with on the motherboard. And you know, this is going to be fun to play with. I will obviously combine this with quite a few graphics cards, as we have at least until the 3050 and the 3090 Ti come out. We've got all the 3000 series cards, plus most of the 2000 series. So we'll combine this with quite a few of those. Get you some gaming numbers, and we will compare this eventually to the i5-12400f. I may even put it in a Z690 at some point. Do some other stuff with it, but for now, folks, it's going to sit and wait for its motherboard to show up. So Hi, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.